I'm ground hocking with GeoSierra.
In this brief video, we will describe how our electro-osmosis technology can isolate a structure from damaging ground motions induced by an earthquake. Thick, soft soil deposits can amplify ground motions during an earthquake event and literally tear a building apart. Electrodes are installed deep beneath the structure, and prior to the shear wave arrival, the electrodes are energized and the electrical field induces liquefaction in this layer deep below the building, as shown in blue. The shear waves then arrive and travel vertically up towards the structure, but the shear waves can't travel through water. They get attenuated, and thus the structure is isolated from the earthquake event.
This whole technology is to retrofit existing structures. These electrodes can be placed in the ground just like your subsurface utilities are. Very straightforward, non-invasive, and so they can be put around an existing facility, and this panel just goes basically in the basement with the batteries, and so it's a very cheap way of stabilizing a system that would have enormous damage. I mean, the amount of the soils in the Los Angeles, San Francisco and downtown Seattle area are very silty and applicable for this technology. So there's large areas of the western United States where this technology is directly applicable to retrofit and stabilize systems. So a system like this, basically very cheap, doesn't consume any energy except when the earthquake's there. And then it's just powered off and waiting for the next earthquake, and they'll be re-energized to stabilize the structure. And with this tool, there's no prediction involved. This tool will measure directly whether that site is applicable for this technology, and there's no guesswork. This quantifies directly, the electro-osmosis will work, and you look at all the work of Casa Grande over the last 50 years, electro-osmosis is a very, very powerful system to stabilize soils. The thing is that no one thought about using it for earthquakes, and there is certain soils that won't work in. It won't work in all soils. It won't work in the real coarse, clean sands for sure. But all the soils in the western United States are very silty and directly applicable for this technology.